I've got a new toy. Although I didn't get to do any trips last year or last season on my DR650, it sold and I ended up picking up this a couple of weeks ago. It's a Benelli 502 500cc. It's the largest selling adventure bike in Italy and is now owned by China. So, like most things, it's Chinese built. No big hassle with that, but yeah, do a walk around. Start in the front, like my other spotlight videos, I'll go a bit of a walk around. It had road tyres on it. It's a ex-demo bike, 2020 model. Had 500 k's on the clock. Got it for a real good bargain with the panniers on it, which we'll get to in a minute. Being a 2020 model, it's the last one with the ability to turn ABS on and off. 2021 onwards, it's all going to be, you got ABS and that's it. And after trying the other day on a bit of dirt stuff, trying to use the brakes with the ABS, I'm glad I can turn that off because it's you're not stopping. So yeah, got the road tyres off, got these put on. Cost about 540 bucks fitted. Basically, what are they? Train Masters. Where's a brand? I think they're Goodyear. Anyway, or Toyo. Trail Masters. They're an 80/20 tyre, so plenty of tread for off-road, getting your grip, but still not being too noisy and aggressive for the asphalt. Recent additions, put some fog lights on the side. Checking a couple of the groups. I've used these lights before, work lights on the ute or whatever else, and I know they throw out a nice wide beam, but they're not real spotlighty. Although there's a few people on the Facebook groups that reckon they do light up pretty well on the road in the dark, so I've got them on now. Mainly wanted to get it all wired up, so make sure that's all right, see how they go. If I do need something with more of a spot, I haven't driven at night yet, so I don't even know what the headlights are like. Again, having two lights there instead of just the one on the old DR and a globe. I'm hoping the night penetration's a lot better, especially since I'm going to be riding this to work a lot of the time at 4 o'clock in the morning. So there either side. I'll bring you down here and show you one issue I do have with it. So if we go down under the front, oil filter, a couple of sensors there, I'm going to say oil pump as well, all sitting right at the front ready to be knocked off. They've only been making bash plates up for the 2019 models, nothing after it so far. The V-Stroms, a lot of the other adventure bikes all have that sort of stuff at the front too, and you do need to get a bash plate on there to cover it up, so it's not just a Chinese, not just a Chinese Benelli thing. A lot of adventure bikes do have that issue, so that's number one. Probably gonna have to go to an engineer or something and get some alloy bent up with some lugs just to bolt onto this crossbar here, and maybe up behind the pegs there somewhere, just so just to protect the front end from anything those tyres are going to flick up. I do remember riding the DR which had similar tyres on it around in the bush. Every now and then you get that ding ding of rocks getting thrown up and hitting the bash plate, so that's another thing that I have to get done pretty soon. Moving towards the back with the 500cc, you got a 6-speed manual transmission there as well, which is good. Plenty of gears. Panniers, as I said earlier, these come on the bike. About $1,500–1,600 worth in here. It did have a top box on it as well, which is only a little lock box. I was always going to put one of these RJ bags back on. It's adjustable, 47 litre. You undo a couple of zips and it can go up and double its carrying capacity. So that was always something I was going to put back on a bike when I got one. Got them from a motocross shop in Brisbane for about $179, so that was pretty good. Waterproof. There is a little zipper down the bottom where you can take out a rain cover and put over it if you're going to be getting in the wet stuff, but they are said to be waterproof. But yeah, back to the Givi panniers. What's it say on the inside? I thought it had, oh, there you go. They're a 36 litre pannier, and good for 10 kilos, so plenty of room in there. I've just got gloves in there at the moment, but plenty of room in there. And the other bonus, 2 little clips. Yep, just 2 little clips. And then you got an esky, work bag, whatever else, you can take it into work. So that's really good. You're not undoing bolts like I was with the DR and the Tusk panniers. So you'll see how easy it is to put back on. Oh, yeah, clip when you're off and racing. So that is one good thing. Because they're insulated, you can use one as an esky, use the other one for your cooking gear and clothing. And then I've got room there, being a 2-seater too, that you can roll the swag across the back. So there's going to be a lot more adventures coming up where I'm only on this thing going out for a night on the road somewhere. Big back tyre on the back, plenty of grip, 80/20 as well. The RJ bag and the panniers. Not much else. Everything else is stock on it. Between this, which is the 502C, and the 502X, which is the off-road version or the more adventure bike. There's only a couple of differences. 19mm front rim instead of a 17 that's on this. You got a centre stand, and the exhaust actually comes up above the swing arm, unlike this one where it's down in front of the back wheel. I haven't seen any of them adventure bikes with panniers on the back, so I don't know how they go getting over the exhaust. It's probably a work in progress, getting sort of newer stuff done for them. But yeah, not a lot else. Wanting to get a GPS or something, or get some phone mounts up on the front bar here. It's good having a lot bigger front window. Keeps a lot of that sort of air, wind off your face while you're riding. And yeah, what else is there? 20 litre tank. They reckon it's good for about 500 k's, which would be about 5 litres to 100, the same as what the no, it wouldn't. It'd be less. It'd be 4 litres to 100. So a little bit better than what the DR was doing. Of course, 650 over 500, being a side-by-side twin, not a V-twin, whatever you call it, 2-cylinder motor in as well, which they reckon are pretty bulletproof. So it's due in for its first service, which will be at about 1700 k's. Until then, a little bit restricted. I can't really go over 5.5 grand on the speedo, just letting the motor settle itself. So once that's done and I can achieve highway speed, I'll be getting away and doing some more. But and the seats are a lot comfier on this too than they are on the DR. You got a lot more of a couch on this. So so yeah, that's the won't need them since it's starting to rain. The new bike, the new Steed, going to take me on some new places. Pretty much do them all in the in the patrol anyway, but something different. Want to be able to get out, do some night trips, that sort of thing. So now this rain's here. Head off. Don't forget to put the stand up. Fuel pump.